Okay, ready for the opening half kickoff. Valeo versus GPS Maine. 10:20 with Pergan. What's this place called? Pergan Field? Pergan Field. Rain. I didn't think it was going to rain today, so I took my umbrella out.
They come again.
I know. Okay, we're getting ready for kickoff. Game time, it was like 45 degrees. Now it's raining. That's Max Brown on the ball. Tried to find Ben, got cut off. Valeo's in blue. GPS Maine's in... Valeo's in black. GPS Maine's in blue. They chip it up the left side. No offside call. 7 down the left. David's on him. It's the edge of the box. He crosses it. Eddie's in goal for Valeo.
This was not predicted.
They've got... That's Gabe on the left wing. He goes down the left side. He's coming down the left side. And it looks like he went out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for GPS. The back is Kevin, Max Brown, David, and Dennis on the right side. Dennis up to Brendan. Brendan turns, sends it back to Ben. Ben at the edge of the circle, sends it across to Kevin. Kevin on the left wing is left back to Yumi. Yumi back to Kevin. They lose the ball. 7 has it for GPS. Goes back to the middle of the field, 14. Ben cuts it off. Ben up the middle. Brendan's up the wing. He goes to the left side instead. Tried to find Matthew. Yumi has the ball. He's got Brendan on the right. He misses the ball. Yumi to the left gets cut off. Blue steps over the ball. He goes back to the left to 23. He goes back to the back. Matthew in front. Goalie clears it to midfield. Dennis off his head. Ooh. That's a touchy foul there. Free kick for GPS just inside of midfield. 15 on the free kick. He goes down the left. Brendan cuts it off. Brendan to Matthew. Matthew to Diego. Diego's looking to his left. He finds Gabe. Gabe down the left side. Gabe tries to cut in, gets cut off. 6, it's going to roll out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Kevin on the throw. Kevin back to Ben, one behind him. Ben to Yumi. Yumi in the center circle back to Dennis. Valeo side of midfield. He finds Brendan on the right wing. Brendan cuts back to the left. Brendan to Ben. Ben to Diego. Diego to the left to Kevin. Inside of midfield. He finds Matthew. Matthew to Gabe. Brendan's on the far post. Gabe tries to get around. He gets inside. Tries to find Matthew. Matthew tries to shoot. He gets blocked. That's Kevin on the shot. It gets blocked. Comes to the right. Dennis has it. Dennis shoots. It's going to go wide. Player hits it off his leg. Goalie catches it. Hopefully the rain will hold up. It's a light drizzle at kickoff. Goalie kicks it to midfield. 19 off his head. David's pursuing it. David into the corner. David turns. He sends it back to Eddie in front of the goal. Max Brown has it. Max Brown in front to Yumi. 5 jumps over him. 20 tries to take away. Ben clears it. Ben to Kevin. Kevin down the left side. Back to Ben. Ben to Yumi. Yumi protects it. Sends it back to Dennis on the right side. Dennis to Brendan on the right wing. Right on the sideline. He gets poked out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Couple minutes into the first half. No score. Dennis tried to find Diego. Got headed away. Yumi protects it. Yumi turns, finds Dennis. Dennis to his left. He sends it back to Max Brown. Max to the side to Kevin. 6 is pursuing him. Kevin off his right foot. Back to Max. Max to Ben. Ben at the center circle to Yumi. Yumi lets it go to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan checks. He tried to get it back to Dennis, got cut off. Dennis back to David. David to Ben. Ben to Yumi. Yumi back to Ben through the ref. Ben to Diego. Diego chips to the left. He's trying to find Gabe making a run down the left corner. Gabe in the left corner saves it. He turns on the defender. He gets hit, elbow to the head. That's a foul. You want gloves? It's gonna be a free kick. It's chipped to the back post, and it's headed. Player keeps it in bounds. They clear it down our right side. Yumi's gonna get to it. Yumi turns, gets around 19, hits it off the defender. Yumi to Diego. Diego to Brendan down the right side. Brendan hits it off the defender, comes back. Dennis is gonna get to it. Dennis turns, finds Ben. One's coming back on him. He tries to chip the box. Here comes the goalie. Here comes Matthew. Goalie falls on it. They call a foul.
He went over.
He went over?
When he dove,
Yeah.
he dove out of the box.
Okay. The goalie was out of the goal box. The ref overruled him, I guess. They take a free kick, and it comes out quickly. Wow. 19 down the side, 19 down the left. David's going to cut it off. David to Dennis. It goes out of bounds. Quick throw, 19 to the middle of the field. 14 has it to the left. Past Dennis. David cuts, no, it's Max Brown cuts it out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for GPS Maine. Dennis is on the near post. Eddie's in goal. It's headed by number 7, get cleared off by Kevin on the back post. 15 shoots it, it goes wide. Eddie's gonna let it go out of bounds. Goal kick for Valeo. Eddie on the goal kick. He's got David to his right, and he goes to his right. David has it, 2 pressing. David to Dennis. Dennis on the sideline cuts it back, sends it back to David. There's a little more space. David up the middle of the field. Tried to find Matthew off the player's head. 23, Brendan's on him. He cuts back. He tries to go down the side. 19 has it. 19 to the middle of the field. David. 19 right at midfield. He's ugly passes. Yumi on the ball. Yumi the other way. He's got Matthew just headed back. Pass Gabe. 20 has it. They're in the center circle. 15. He goes to the left. Gets cut off by David. Brendan has it. Brendan's got Yumi on the right. He sends him to the right side. Yumi on the right side. He cuts back to the left. Brendan's to the right side. He tries to get in front to Matthew. Got cut off. Matthew has it. He shoots. He hooked it just wide. Just left. Because they're setting up for corner. I didn't see a touch. It looks like it's gonna be Yumi on the corner.
Let's see if we can do a good job with the corners.
Yeah. Yumi hits it low to the near post, gets blocked away. 5 to the corner. He gets it to 7. Kevin pokes it away. Kevin to his right. He gets pushed. They call a foul on Kevin. Wow. Free kick for GPS Maine. It's on the ground, a 5. Diego cuts it off. Goes back to the player. He goes up the right side. Kevin's chasing it. Kevin's shielding. Kevin sends it back to Eddie. Eddie up the middle of the field. Yumi comes back and gets it. Yumi crosses to Dennis. Dennis has got Brendan on the right. 2 players on him. Brendan Brendan to Yumi. Yumi to Max. Max to David. David to Yumi. He's got 10 yards of space in front of him. Yumi to Brendan. Brendan back to the left. He finds Diego. Diego to the side to Dennis. 15 pursuing. Dennis steps over it. Dennis to the end line. Dennis cuts it back. He gets hit. Dennis crosses with his left. In the box, nobody there. Two GPS players who bounces over David's head. 7 on the run. Max cuts it off. Max takes it away. Max has it. Max to Brendan on the right side. He sends it back to David. They're going to reset. David to Ben. He gets poked away. Max is going to get it. Max to Brendan, who's now on the right back. Brendan has it. Brendan looks. He sends it to Yumi. Yumi turns to Ben in the center circle. Ben to the middle to Matthew. Matthew to Diego. Diego to the left to Gabe. Gabe at the corner flag. Keeps it in. Gabe gets around the defenders. On the end line, he crosses it. It's in front. There's nobody there. 14 clears it for GPS. Max Brown cuts it off. 7 to the wing. 6 steps over it. Goes back to their right back. Into the middle of the field to 5. 5 down the middle of the field. Dennis is going to cut it off. Dennis to Yumi. Yumi to Brendan. Brendan's got space. Brendan sends it to the left. He's trying to find Matthew, but not high enough. Ben has it. Ben back to Dennis. There's a little bit of drizzle coming down. Yumi on the right. He tried to get around the defender, got cut off. 19 has it. He back heels it. Dennis is going to pick it up. Dennis to the left. Dennis tried to find Matthew, but a little far.
Nice idea, Dennis.
Goalie out to the right. 6 off his head to the wing. He steps over. Left foot. He goes down the right side. Max steps up. It's in the middle of the field. 14 tried to back heel it. Ben has it. Ben's got Brendan. It got cut off by 5 right at the center circle.
Back.
5. Max cuts it off. Max looks up. He sees Matthew. It's on the ground. They chip it to 19 on their left side. 19's making a run. 19 to 20. 20 shoots it. It's going to go wide right. It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. Eddie's on the goal kick. Eddie, to his left, hits the defender at midfield. That's Gabe on the ball. Gabe turns, gets around the defender. Gabe chips Matthew down the left side. Brendan's running with him in the center of the field. Matthew turns on it, gets in the corner, turns back, gets pushed. He goes down. Foul. Free kick for Valeo. He's about parallel with the 18-yard box, right on the sideline. Matthew on the free kick. Ben's in the box. Brendan's in the box. He goes to the far post. Ben's there. Goalie catches it. They go down the left side. Brendan's chasing on this side. He sends him back. 19 goes to the wing. They like going down the left side. 14 sends it back. They try to chip it back. Brendan cuts it up. Brendan to Diego. Diego turns. That's 5 yards of space. Finds Matthew right in front. Matthew to his right. Matthew to the end line. Matthew, goalie comes out.
Nice job, Luca.
Goalie fakes going to the right. He rolls it out to the right side to 15. It's going toward the sideline. Goes up the right side. That's chested down by Kevin. He loses it. Max Brown is shielding on that side. Max sends it back to Eddie.
Nice ball, Eddie.
Eddie down the middle of the field. 5 cuts it off. 14 has it for GPS. It's in the box. It's cleared away by Kevin. Yumi ahead. Matthew on the run. Matthew in front of the defender. Matthew gets around him. Here comes the goalie. He chips it. Just misses the back post and just missed Gabe running on the back post. Good opportunity for Matthew. It's going to be a goal kick for GPS Maine. 0-0. He goes out to the right. He's got 10 yards of space in front of him. Kicks it up the field down the sideline. Kevin off his feet. They cross midfield. 9 has it. 9 to the side. Gets cut off by Kevin. Kevin sends it back to Eddie. Eddie to David in front of the goal. David sends it back to Max on the left side. Max Brown up the left side, sends it to Ben. Ben finds Brendan right on the edge. Brendan tries to get around the defender, doesn't get there. 23 cuts it off. They want to go to the left. That's 23 sends it back. They should press him. They should press him. Matthew has it. Matthew shoots! And it's just wide. They should press him.
Yeah, they did.
I know.
And he missed.
It's a goal kick for GPS. 0-0. He comes down their left side over Brendan's head, bounces over 19. It's out of bounds. It's Dennis on the throw. Dennis has got Yumi. Yumi saves it. Yumi curves it back to Max Brown. Max back to Kevin. Kevin on the left. Kevin gets to midfield, gets it to Ben. He tries to find Brendan, who's onside, off his head. Brendan saves it. He's got 23 on his back. He gets through him this time. He gets it back to Dennis. He gets to Diego. Diego in front, he shoots it. And the goalie's going to catch it.
It was like an in-between.
Yeah, he had some space.
He had some space.
He could have gone either way with the shot, too.
Touch and shoot.
Yeah.
Or,
he had room to go this way, too. Yeah.
Or set up for a nicer cross.
Yeah, lots of choices. Throw in for GPS Maine. Yeah, it was. They chip it toward the box. Max Brown clears it with his left foot. It bounces toward midfield. Player sends it back to the center back. Back to number 3. 3 has it. 3 is going to go down their left side. This is their preferred side, it looks like. 19 to the middle to 14. David tries to poke it away. Ben has it. Ben on his body to Brendan. Brendan down the right side. Brendan's got one behind him. Brendan gets pushed. That's a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Valeo. It's a free kick.
It's on the ground. Yeah.
It's on the ground. It's a free kick, yeah. All right, so Dennis takes it to Yumi. Yumi sends it across to Kevin. Kevin down the left side. We go up the left side to Matthew. Matthew, 2 defenders on him. He tried to find Gabe. Matthew still has it. Tries to find Ben. Gets cut off. 20 down the right side. And it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Kevin's going to take the throw. It's 0-0. Kevin down the left side. He's got Diego off his head. 5 steals it. 5-7. It rolls out of bounds. That's Kevin again on the throw. Kevin down the left side. Matthew, it gets over Matthew. Matthew gets to it though. He got someone holding his arm. 29 holding his arm. That's a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Valeo in front of the GPS Maine bench. Matthew low to the box. He tried to find Diego in front. Gets headed away. It was right in front. David just high enough to get to it. David brings it down with his feet. He sends it to Yumi. Gets cut off by 19. 19 in the middle to number 7. 7 cuts back to the center. 7 on the ground to 14. He touches it back to 20. 20 chips the box. Here comes Eddie. Eddie's going to catch it. Eddie to Yumi, right down the middle of the field. 1 behind him. He's got Brendan on the right. He's got 10 yards of space in front of him. 19 comes over. He sends it to Ben. Ben, 14's behind him, sort of running gingerly, it seems. 17 down the wing to Gabe. Here comes the goalie at the edge of the box. Goalie out to the right. Goes down the side, crosses midfield, back to the middle, cut off by Ben. Ben to Gabe, up the wing. 29 cuts it off. Sun has come out. 5 to the sideline to 7. 7 up the side. Back to the middle of the field. Ben tries to cut him up, blocks the ball. David steps over it. David to Brendan on this side. Dennis is overlapping. Brendan to Yumi. Yumi back to David. David, no pressure. David to Yumi. Yumi steps over it back to his left. Finds Max Brown. They like to attack on the left side, it seems. Kevin comes up the left side. Kevin chips into space. Number 3 is going to get... Goalie's coming out, actually. Goalie on his feet. Goalie punts it down the right side. Kevin blocks it to the center of the field to Yumi. Yumi back to David. It's 0-0. David on the ground to Diego. Diego sends it back to David. To Yumi. Yumi to Dennis. Dennis to Yumi. Yumi to Max. Max on his foot. He has it. He gives it to Kevin. Back to Max. Max turns, sends it back to Eddie in goal. Eddie back to Max. We're slowing the ball down here. Back to Yumi. Yumi, one defender on him. Yumi back to David. David's got Dennis on his side. He cuts into the middle to Dennis. Dennis steps on it. Dennis back to David, to Yumi. Yumi steps back, sends it to Max. There's no score in the game. Max to the left to Kevin. Kevin steps over it, sends it back to David. David on the ground to Brendan. Brendan to his left. He finds Diego. Diego on the ground. It got cut off. Yeah, they had... That was a good setup. 14 to the side. Kevin's defending, number 7. Gets through him. Kevin blocks it. Kevin comes away with it. Kevin down the left side. Bounces into space. 3 back to the goalie. Goalie dances around with it to number 3. Oh, they should press him. 3 down the middle. Diego's on him. Diego blocks it. Matthew has it. Matthew on the left. 1 behind him. Goalie's in front. He chips it. And it's a goal. Matthew on the goal. Subs are coming in. Justin or Josh? Josh is coming in for Brendan. GPS is sending in 3 subs. So Diego got an assist, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he stole the ball.
Yeah, he stole it past to Matthew. 1-0 Valeo. Very subdued celebration, though. Huh? It was a subdued celebration. It was like, I think they'd be happier. 5 sends it back. Matthew's pressing high. Josh got to come up here. Josh blocks it out of bounds. Yeah, high press.
Yeah. Text to Wagner.
Where's the ball? Oh, there it is. All right. Throwing for GPS Maine. They go down the right. Josh off his head out of bounds. Another throw. Middle of the field to the middle. David heads it away. No number on that player. What?
He's like training.
I know. Maybe he plays for both teams. 17. Ben off his head. That's Gabe out of bounds.
He is a mummy.
And I guess they're looking for the ball. It bounces in. He needs a number. David cuts it away. It gets shot in front. Ben clears it with his left foot. That was Justin that clears it. I guess Justin came in for Kevin, right?
Justin came in for Kevin. Wally came in for Diego.
Okay.
And then Isaac came in for Gabe.
Okay.
So we got...
That's Alfredo in the analysis here.
Oh, yeah.
He's been watching the subs carefully here. 19 in front, gets cleared away by Dennis. 16 in the back left. That's Wally that was on him. Dennis cuts it ahead to 16. Wally's on him. Puts it down with his left foot. Josh tips it away to Ben. Ben to David. David back to Ben. 3 on him. 5 cuts it off. 5 to the left. He's making a run. David takes it away. David to the left. He finds Wally. Wally turns. He's got 1 behind him. Wally sends Matthew. Gets headed back to the goalie. Goalie boots it with his right foot over midfield. It's going to bounce. Ben stood away from the ball. Ben to the left to Yumi.
Go, Yumi. Go.
To the right to Yumi. Yumi chips it to Josh. Goalie comes out and gets it. It's 1-0 Valeo. Goalie out to the middle of the field. Wally on the unnumbered player in the middle of the field, and they call a foul. It's a free kick for Valeo, right at the center circle. He sends it back. Yumi sends it back to Dennis, back to Yumi. Yumi's on it. Yumi sends it back to David. David to Max. Max to Justin.
Get ready to run, Dennis. Come on, let's see your score.
I know. You gotta cross it. That's Wally. Gets elbowed. 7 makes a shoulder fake. Comes to the middle of the field. David clears it. David to Ben. Ben to Isaac. Isaac turns. Isaac sends it back to David. To Dennis on the right side. Dennis to Ben. Ben in the air sends it back to Dennis. Dennis back to David. It's 1-0 Valeo. David to Yumi. Yumi's got a couple yards of space. Yumi to Ben. Ben's got Justin on the left side. Justin has it. Justin on his left foot. Justin up the sideline to Matthew, to Ben. Ben to Yumi. Yumi's got Justin. Now he sends it back to David. David steps up. He's got 2 on him. Here comes, sends it to Dennis. Dennis off his foot. He's got Josh going down the right. Off his back heel out of bounds. They throw it in quickly. It's to the back. They go down their left side. 9 in the middle of the field to 10. 10 gets around Max. That's Justin that clears it.
No one.
Yumi, 3 yards of space. Hits the defender. Yumi away. Josh has it. Josh sends it back to Dennis. The wind has really picked up now too. You can see the leaves blowing across the field from us. Matthew sends Josh on a nice pass. They call him offside. That was a beautiful pass.
Nice ball, Matthew.
Free kick for GPS. The goalie is going to take it. It's 1-0 Valeo. Goalie chips it toward 9 off his chest. Back to the middle of the field. David has it. David to Yumi. Yumi turns. He's got space on his right. He steps over the ball. Sends it back to David. David to Dennis. Dennis to Josh. Josh to Dennis. To Yumi. Yumi to David. David to Yumi. Yumi to Dennis. Dennis to Wally. Oh. 19-9 in the middle of the field. He's trying to break 3. He gets in the box. Ben cuts it away. Justin's chasing it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for GPS. It's like their first corner. They take a short corner. Isaac tried to block it. That's Justin. Clears it in the air. Wally tried to head it, and it goes out of bounds. It's saying it's throwing for GPS. Throwing for blue. Nope, they're turning it the other way. It's a throw-in for Valeo. Justin's going to take it. Justin down the left to Wally. Wally slides into the player, and they call a foul on Wally. That was awkward.
Huh?
That was an awkward-looking play. He lost the...
Handed here?
Yeah.
It's
He lost the ball, and he slid into the guy.
It's the basics, you know?
Yeah. You got a card? For descent?
Just because it, like you said, so ugly, you know?
Yeah, but he stopped. I mean, like he stopped short of him. So it's a free kick for GPS.
You know, you got the ball.
Yeah.
And you defend it.
It's at the top of the box. 9 off his heel. Eddie comes out and grabs the ball. Eddie's going to wait to clear, it looks like. Eddie out to the left. That's Justin on that side. Justin back to Max. 2 surrounding him. Ben has it. Ben turns to his right. Ben in the air. It's a floater to this side. Dennis is going to get to it. Dennis to Josh. Josh to the left. Josh tries to chip. There's no one there. They go down the middle of the field. Eddie's going to get to it. It's 1-0 Valeo. Eddie to the side to Dennis. Dennis on the right side. Sends it back to David. David on the ground to Josh. He keeps it in bounds. Josh to Yumi. Yumi down the middle of the field. One behind him. That's Matthew. Tried to find Wally. 19 off his chest. 19 sweeps to 9. 9 steps over it. 9 tries to get around David. David cuts it away. Yumi has it.
David.
Yumi to Josh. Josh up the side. He got hit. That's a foul.
Next time is a yellow cat.
Okay, Josh. They take the free kick quickly.
Come on, Rex.
All right, Yumi. Yeah, Yumi.
It's all right. It's all right. You guys are good.
Relax, Yumi.
Dennis goes to Max. Max goes to Justin on the left. Justin down the left wing. He crosses midfield. Justin with his right foot to Matthew. Matthew to Isaac. Isaac tried to find Ben. Got cut off by 3. That's Wally. They're making a run. David gets hit. No call. Dennis has it. Dennis to Josh. Oh my God. No. I'm doing with facial. That's Max to the side to Justin. Justin to the left. He finds Isaac. It gets poked out right back to Justin. Justin to Max. Max. I know. They don't do it a lot. Dennis and Brendan do it. Yumi to the right. Yumi gets chased. 9 holds him. That's a foul. It's Dennis on the free kick. Dennis to Yumi. Yumi back to Dennis. Dennis to Max. Max to Justin. Justin on the left. Justin steps over it. He's got 5 yards of space. Sends it to Ben. Ben turns. Ben to the center. He tries to find Matthew down the left side. Isaac's got to make him run in. He's got Josh on the far post. Matthew cuts in. Matthew into the box. Matthew goes down. No call. Wally goes down. They call a foul. Wally went down. Let's see where he is on the field. Looks like a penalty. They called it on the. They called it on Wally's player. Wow. I will zoom in here.
Sit down.
You gonna sit down? Do you want to go?
It's Matthew on the penalty. He shoots it low and to the right. It goes in. Matthew on the goal. I think he called on Wally's player too. He didn't call on Matthew. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you guys made it. Did you drive Yumi? No.
No, Yumi came with Dennis, who came with Wagner.
Okay. So did you?
Oh, that's why they were late.
He was going to stay with
It's
us.
2-0 Valeo. Number 9 kicks it to 10. 10 sends it back
He and Frederick
to 3.
Frederick somewhere. I'm not talking to
3 to 29 down the right side. It's heading toward the sideline. 7. They keep it in bounds apparently. Matthew steals it. Isaac had poked it away. Matthew gets pushed. It goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Valeo in front of the GPS bench. Gabe is coming back in, and Diego is coming in for Yumi. Gabe is coming in for Matthew. That's Justin to Diego. They lose it. Ben has it. Ben turns on it. It's getting cold and windy out here. David steps around the defender. He finds Wally right down the center of the field. He tries to find Isaac. Isaac on his left foot. Gets poked away. 7 has it. 7 down the right. Diego to Justin. Justin to Max. Max to David. There's no pressure on David. He's got 10 yards. David. David to Wally. Wally in the center of the field. And player goes down. Foul on 19. Ben to Dennis. Dennis down the right. 2-0 Valeo. Dennis inside to Wally. Wally to the end line. Wally tried to get around the defender. Got cut off. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for GPS. You said we started at 10:40, right?
10:20.
10:20, okay. They go down the side. Josh has it. Josh to the corner. He's going to cross it. Goalie's going to punch it over the top. It's going to be a corner for Valeo.
We're the defense of the curly-haired boys. We got a lot of curly-haired boys. David's getting out.
They just lack haircuts. Dennis crosses it. Tried to find Isaac. Diego was near it. Let's see. Dennis to Diego. Diego turns back to Dennis. He's going to shoot. I saw the angle.
Come on, find it again, Diego. Find it again.
Yep. He sends it to Wally. Wally turns. Wally's got Josh. Josh behind the defender. Josh crosses in front. Goalie saves it. Gabe was running right in front. 2-0 Valeo. 5 has it right in front of the box. No one's on him. Here comes Wally. Wally sends him to the right. Max Brown cuts it off. 9's behind him, takes it away. 9 to the wing. That was Ben on number 9. Wally on number 9 now. They send it to the wing. That's Diego. Pokes it away to Max. Max sends it back to Justin, who's now... He switched with Max. That's David, one on him, to Dennis. Dennis down the right side. He's got Josh with him. He sends the wing, gets cut off. That's Gabe, protects with his body. Here comes Gabe. Gabe to his left, on his left foot. Gets blocked. It bounces over Ben. And foul on Ben right at midfield. It's right at midfield. It's 2-0 Valeo. 16 falls. The player gets around Josh. Goes to 16 on the wing. And they call a foul on Josh. It's going to be a free kick for GPS. Number 19 is going to take it. He's about 35, 40 yards from the goal. He puts it to the back post. Bounces, hits 9. That's Justin standing over the ball, and they're pointing a corner. It's gonna be a corner kick for GPS. Dennis is on the near post. The wind is really picking up here. Now it's blowing across from us to the other side. Eddie catches it right at the near post. Eddie waits to clear. It's been a tricky wind today. It's a cold wind. Eddie high in the air, about a third of the way up the field. Wally protects with his body. 10 steps over it. Wally over midfield. Wally sends it back to Ben. Ben to Justin on the left. And that's the halftime whistle. 2-0 Valeo at the half.